Ooh, g'day guys, welcome back to Arthur's videos. Have I got a doozy for you guys today? Alright, let me pull up my big boy pants. Okay, you can see the Italian safety hat's back out. You know what the description is down the bottom there somewhere. Alright, there's my cup, it's been washed out. There's all my sponsors, guys, and that. Alright, don't worry about that. There's the bottle, the JMO bottle. It's going down slowly. It's winter time. Okay, and this is, I'm having this before lunchtime, guys. All right, cheers, guys. There it is there. I'm pouring the yum cha in. There it is there. Guys, cheers. I didn't even swash it out. It just went straight down my throat. Okay. All right, back to this. I got this in as a repair. And, yeah, yeah, that's all I'm going to say, yeah. All right, so, yep, I'm going to reveal it. There's the Taito safety hat's gone. It's a Taito Space Invader board. Let me move the camera, my telephone down a bit. I'm filming on my telephone now. I'm still trying to get a camera. Okay, this is, for you guys who don't know, this is an original Taito Space Invaders. It's not bad. I gave it a bit of a clean. A lot of this yellow shit, the nicotine had come off it. And I cleaned it all up, you know. Someone's replaced the RAM chip, okay. Basically, the sockets, they put brand new sockets in there, which it's not bad. It's not a bad job. Okay, there it is there. That's someone's done the work on there. All right, I'm going to flip it over. As I said, I gave it a good clean. Okay, you can sort of see it. You can't even tell because I got rid of the shit that I used to clean the boards. Removes the flux. You can see the flux when I bought it. You don't know what it is. I got with the flux. It's gone. That way, because if you remove the flux, you can actually see you can see the bad joints, soldering, and all this stuff here. So you can sort of see how nice and clean this board is. All right, it really is clean. Basically, there you go. You can sort of see it. It has come up really good with that special goo juice that I've been using for the last so many years and that. So, yeah, basically, someone has replaced the 157 in there. They've done it. As I said, they've done it. I put another 8080 into this because the one they had, someone's done the, where is it? Over here. Someone's done a transplant on the leg. Oh, there it is there. I'm trying to get used to this. Okay, see the transplant? Someone's done a transplant on there. Basically, hold it there. You can sort of see it. So I've put my one in there. I want to get this thing going, basically. But the kicker of all this, I'm trying to get the stuff ready. The kicker for this is, where the frick is it? Okay. Here it is here. Okay, there you go. I just walked over there. I'm getting ready for it. Yeah, man, you know your videos, you're not even, okay, they're not organised, all right? But that's the point. But what I'm going to show you next, mate, fuck. Oh, mate, that's why I'm doing this. I got this in. Don't look at it now. I've ripped it all out. That's the soundboard. For you guys that don't know what it is, that's the original Taito soundboard. It's got the pots up there to do all the sounds. The midway does not have each one. It just has one volume pot, and that's it. But when it's the Taito one, you can do each one. The UFO go the UFO, and you can adjust the sound of the audio. Basically, every channel if you want to. For each, like the firing, the guy going across, the UFO, the dum 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 dum, and all that. But what happens was when I got this, okay, can I see it? See all this thing here? The chips were glued. They had epoxy resin in here, basically. All right, you can sort of have about there. You can sort of see it. You see how it's sort of the glaring in there. That's all epoxy resin. Okay, and I'm going to myself. I'm going to get a screwdriver. Okay. No. Oh fuck! You use this. Okay, over here. All right, there was epoxy resin over this. All this area, epoxy resin. I'm going, why the fuck would they do that? I said to myself, what? they didn't the solder hold the chips down and that. Yeah, so I've got all this. So yesterday, I gave up. I said, that's it. I'm pulling them all out, basically, whatever's done. This guy's, whatever, whoever this is, whatever. I've pulled it all out, basically. But, mate, that's the first one for the video. They put a Fujitsu chip in there. There it is there. There's the Fujitsu chip. These boards did not come out with Fujitsu chips, okay? Mate, this is the cancer of arcade boards. Trust me, it is the fucking this and that. And I pulled it out, put it into my TTL tester. Dude, it's dead. Why would you put it into a board? Wouldn't you put a brand new one in? Okay? Then wait. Then, hang on. Oh. Yeah, hang on. Have a look at this guy here. Check that out. Look at that. Look at the glue underneath this chip. This one here was a 14. Okay? There it is there. Okay, check that out. All right? Look at the glue on it. What? Because you had a dry joint and you couldn't bucket and you put the glue on it? So I've put all these different chemicals around here trying to remove it, basically. Some of them, I couldn't get them out. I had to cut the legs off. I just ended up cutting the legs off, basically. I couldn't get them out. You know what I mean? So now, here's another one. Check this guy out. Have a look at that. It was stuck to the bloody board with the glue. Why? So I rang around a few friends of mine and I said, mate, what do you remove, whatever glue is on there, He goes, oh, try this, try that, try this, try that. Now I've got my last solution now, but I wanted to shoot this video in case that stuff that I got now would work. But comment down the bottom if you see this, if you ever seen anything like this. But why would you super glue the chips down? The board is in good nick. It's really, don't look at it now. It's in not bad nick. Why would you, it's like a glass epoxy, basically it is. Okay, why would you do it? Look at this, Yeah, and the other question is, all right, they've changed all the LM3900s in this. There's all the LM3900s in there because they do all the sounds. But again, they didn't put anything in there. But why did they do it to these guys? You know what I mean? But I said to the guy who gave it to me to repair someone else's, I spent more time in this trying to solve this problem than as if I could repair it. So I've got to fix this up before I can work on the motherboard because I think all the problems are occurring over here before I could get the motherboard going. Because all I get is a black and white raster, basically. So, yeah, I've got to solve all this problem because all this is critical to the rest of the board. But I thought I'll share you this video on what I just got, a pain in the ass, basically, Like I said, again, yeah, it's got me fucked, you know what I mean? So, guys, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to clean this up, use that stuff, other shit that I bought, try and see if it soaks up and gets rid of this before I can continue going. I'm going to put all these in IC sockets again. I'm not going to put them down there. I've got to clean it up, make sure it's easy to work, clean, make sure the tracks are good. So, guys, if you got any questions, just drop them down there. As I said, let's keep these things going, you know what I mean, basically. So, guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll do it for you guys. And that's why I drink a lot now, because of this. It's like the old saying of mine is, pinball machines, video games, poker machines, and Dr. Love, the old Dr. Love. There it is there, Dr. Love, So, guys, cheers.